So we are back again, guys, and today we're going to talk about the Food of Paradise, composed by Ahmad Imajidwas. And after we're going to talk about my reflection and analysis about this written literature. First, let's have a quick story, or I'm going to read the exposition about this written literature. The story took off with the introduction of the main character, Mullah Ibrahim, who taught the religious beliefs of Islam to his Muslim students in the seminary being built in Calais. The work doesn't really pay him well. He then questioned the goodness of the Holy Allah and why a diligent servant like him suffered. Mullah Ibrahim left the seminary and took a journey away for the city of Baghdad, where he had lived all of his life. He stayed and fell asleep in a cozy and a shady spot underneath the cypress tree beside a river while waiting for the reward of Allah. And for the rising action, he was very hungry and he recalled with envy the millet and the goat's milk that Mullah would now be enjoying at the seminary. Still, he did not lose hope, but prayed with usual fervor. He slept again without eating and woke up too faint from hunger to stand. Stifling from the noontime heat, Ibrahim saw something floating on the river. It seemed a pack of leaves with food inside. He waded into the water and reached for it, back to back with his prize. He opened it. Inside was the most delicious halwa, the famous marzipan, the recipe for which only Baghdad knows, the secret. It is a sweet composed of sugar mixed with almond paste, rose attar, and other delicate essences. Rising action, after some months, Ibrahim started to wonder where his daily ration of food came from. If he could trace the spot on the river where it was deposited, he might see a miracle. Curious to this, Ibrahim started out on a journey upstream one morning. Climax, when Ibrahim found out the silver castle and knew where his ration of halwa came from, it all came from the princess who had been inside the castle for a very long time because of the spell her father casted all over it. Ibrahim then cast himself into a trance, for as a holy man, he had acquired some knowledge of the magical art. His spirit walked in the land of the jinns. There he met Adhim, one of the jinns who promised to aid him in breaking the magic spells of the castle. With the help of the other jinns, Adhim tore down the invincible web which hangs around the castle itself. Inside the castle, Adhim and a host of jinns dueled with giant guards armed with spears and scimitars. Following action, Ibrahim tried to see the princess. An old guard with a bared scimitar ushered him into a magnificent hall. There, upon a dais, sat the incomparable princess whom he has seen from the castle veranda as she threw the package of halwa into the river. Before her, Jamula knelt and told his tale. Ibrahim told the princess that he was grateful for the delicious food she fed him daily, that halwa she casted down the river in the morning from her veranda that he has ate. The princess told him that each morning it is her custom to take a bath of milk and after rub her limbs with the essence of almonds, sugar, and sweet scented cosmetics, then remove them and wrap them in leaves, then threw them to the river. Denouement, Abraham cried and realized that he had been blind and that Allah surely gives food to everyone, but its quality and kind are dictated by what man deserves. And for my reflection to to this written literature, actually, it talks about culture, identity, and nourishment. The written literature talks about a sense of nostalgia and longing, emphasizing the emotional power of food, and actually it encourages a deeper appreciation for the role of food in forging connections and preserving cultural legacies. And for my analysis, actually, the literature, ah, the literature draw the readers into a rich tapestry of cultural identity through the lens of culinary traditions. It shows how food serves as a bridge between generations, evoking nostalgia and a sense of belongingness. And actually, it is a exploration of taste and memory, prompts reflections on the ways in which our own backgrounds shape our experiences and relationships.